methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Daniel Jones sacked. A 7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
Watch the twins. Watch the twins.
Now Jones on third down. Eluding the under pressure again, and down he goes again. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Giants 3.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Conner. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Ball carrier.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 32.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Their own 24-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Jones now to throw again, escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
He's across midfield to the
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he stopped immediately there.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jones being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And this one through the uprights and good. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
The 43-yard line.
On the run, it's Barkley. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun, Jones, flush to his right. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle. Eluding the pressure right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tackle made by Mike Hill.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
49-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Flushed out right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5 brings up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Caught right side, Tate. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, 26 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Pittsburgh.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 40. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
The Giants.
A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you cut down your field in a big way significantly. And the guys who play in the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
Let's get this. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards on the play. First down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Escaping the pressure right. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march for the chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Jalen Samuels. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Steelers.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. On 2nd down, Samuels. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10. What a play, the big